we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. Garner. Tarkowski. Martinez. Maguire. Ugarte. It's a sharp pass. Shaw. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Better. Chance here to counter. Patterson. Tarkowski. Garner. That's really well manoeuvred. Nikolenko. And here's Grealish. And he goes cross-field. It's McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Garner. Into the channel. Nikolenko. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. An imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nikolenko played towards the other side. McNeil. Patterson shifted upfield. Martinez. Maguire. Shaw. Martinez, played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Garner. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. He's in here! Bruno Fernandes. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. Garner chooses to go cross-field. And it's McNeil. McNeil head over towards the opposite flank. Grealish. Showing good feet. Mazraoui wins the duel this time. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Shaw. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Patterson. McNeil. You get a throw in. Aimed in towards the... Surely now! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Ugarte, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. McNeil. Tarkowski. Garner. Greenish is onto it in a flash. Maguire. Mazraoui. Maguire. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Moved on forwards. Tarkowski clears it away. It's run loose here. Shaw delivers. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Idrissa Gueye. Garner. And it's played forward. Greenish. Now he's off and running. McNeil. That is lovely. Dewsbury Hall chooses to go back. Now it's McNeil. Mikolenko drives it in. Oh, they could break here. Shaw, gently done. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. McNeil, too strong for his opponent there. Dewsbury Hall, spread out to the left. Garner. Mikolenko looks to the other side. Casemiro. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Grealish. Played towards the other side. Patterson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lisandro Martinez can get it clear. Mazraoui. Maguire. Ugarte. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Patterson. Tarkowski. Patterson. McNeil. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nice control. Hit into the middle. It's really well cleared. And it's Mikolenko. And he thumps it clear. Mikolenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. McNeil! Maguire tries to clear. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Grealish. That is a brilliant interception. Matheus Cunha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's onto this. That's a Bruno Fernandes! Pickford getting this one clear. Grealish. And he goes cross-field. McNeil. Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Patterson. And here's McNeil. McNeil, cross into the box. Takes a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Martinez moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Šeško. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a shot! Bruno Fernandes, who's short, succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McNeil, feed over towards the opposite flank. And it's Mikolenko. Grealish in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Back in once more. Real chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. Manchester United look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's got his range wrong there. McNeil.
Manchester United, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Idrissa Gueye. Šeško. Out for a throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Garner. Mikolenko, gently done. Now it's Beto. Beto, played out towards the right wing. Neil gets a crossing. Cleared away. Do have a chance to counter here. Shaw. That's been drilled forward.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tarkowski, aim forwards. Casemiro. Shaw. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
McNeil. Beto. That's very neat. McNeil. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the left it goes. Mikolenko. Played into the middle. Ugarte. Casemiro. Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Chance for a shot! Oh, bang on target. It's McNeil. Ugarte. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Maciej Cunha. Shaw. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. It's McNeil. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. Mikolenko. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. To a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Sure. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Branthwaite gets over and intercepts. Idris again. Dewsbury ball. Oh, good spread. Maguire. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Patterson. McNeil. Played towards the other side. Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Maciej Cunha. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mikolenko looks to the other side. McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. Casemiro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a throw. Casemiro. Shaw. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Martinez. Better. Patterson. Tarkowski. Branthwaite. Garner. That's really well manoeuvred. Dewsbury Hall thinks about the shot. Grealish climbs up big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Beto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Proves too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shaw. Looking to break at pace. Tries to dink it through. And it's Dewsbury Hall. And here's McNeil. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. He's having a shot! Garner shifted upfield. So what can they make of this? Greenish. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. Played out to the right. Now it's McNeil. That's a cute ball. Idrissa Gueye is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ugarte forwards and with intent. And it's McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so...
Shoots! He's got away with one there. McNeil with the short one. Mazraoui gets it clear. Branthwaite. McNeil played over towards the opposite flank. Mikolenko. Grealish. And that's aimed into the middle. Moved on forwards. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Grealish. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Patterson, and the keeper's got it again. Garner. Mikolenko. And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Patterson. McNeil. Looking here to chip it through. Grealish. Grealish delivers. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Beto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
back into the middle, and it's Masraoui. Šeško! Too close for comfort. Garner, over to the left. Well, that's well seen too. Masraoui. Plenty waiting in the middle. In again. Patterson tries to clear. Garner, aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Grealish. Beto. And it's Grealish. Oh, that's neat. Grealish. And he's on a charge. Grealish with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Played back in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played towards the other side. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now here's the delivery. Oh, shooting chance! Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Shaw, nicely aimed pass. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Masraoui. Šeško! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Grealish, head over towards the opposite flank. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. And it's Mykolenko. Great run on the overlap here. Mykolenko puts a cross in. Maguire. Ugarte. Šeško. Branthwaite. Mikolenko looks to the other side. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well measured. Šeško! Šeško! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Šeško really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
McNeil. That's really well manoeuvred. Patterson. It'll be a throw-in. Šeško. Ugarte. Šeško! The cross comes in. Nice interception, well timed. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Šeško. Patterson. Garner. Mikolenko. Mikolenko forwards and with intent. Played towards the other side. Now it's McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. Out to the right. Maciej Cunha. Aim forwards. Shaw. Martinez. Šeško. Maciej Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Šeško! Just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Patterson. McNeil. And he goes cross-field. And it's Grealish. That's been slipped through. And the keeper beats it away. Played it again. Shaw clears it away. Up he goes!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and played it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mazraoui. That's good play. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Ugarte. Mazraoui ploughing through the middle, and a shot! Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Maguire does really well to win the ball there. Casemiro played towards the front line. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Idrissa Gueye. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tarkowski shifted upfield. McNeil crossed into the middle. Oh, he's in! Beto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Matheus Cunha. That's a good run down the left. Shaw with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, that's a delicate pass. McNeil played over towards the opposite flank. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Garner, played towards the other side. Now it's McNeil. Patterson. Right, here's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Beto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Matheus Cunha. Mazraoui. And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. Idrissa Gueye gets good distance on it. And the counter is on. Maguire wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes, probing pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Dewsbury Hall. It's Gueye! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Matheus Cunha. Well timed, excellent interception. Garner. Mikolenko looks to the other side. And it's McNeil. McNeil, and he goes cross-field. Greenish providing an outlet on that flank. Can he deliver? Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Mikolenko opts to play it back. Now this could be a chance. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's McNeil. McNeil. Played out wide. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. Lovely bit of skill. Good take. Bruno Fernandes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Cleared away. And it's Casemiro. Very nicely done. Casemiro succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. Patterson. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Short changes him with that pass. Maguire. Ugarte. Rawi. And it's played forward. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Grealish. Ugarte producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Maguire. Natchez Cunha. Šeško. Played out to the right. McNeil. And that's aimed into the middle. Maguire attempts a clearance. And now the breakaway. Idrissa Gueye. Moved on forwards. Martinez. Casemiro has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mikolenko. Grealish. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. That has been cut short. Casemiro. Maguire, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. Knocks it out wide. Tries to get it clear. Grealish. Garner shifted upfield. Idrissa Gueye is flagged offside. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Himself an absolute peach, and they've got their lead back. Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Branthwaite. Garner. Throw it. It's a good run down the right. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Garner played over towards the opposite flank. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack, and it's Grealish. Grealish delivers. That has been knocked clear. That's been won straight back. Oh, that's nice. And here's Beto. Beto tries to thread one through. Grealish. chance! And that was very necessary. And here's McNeil. Now then, the ball's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mazraoui making good progress on the right-hand side.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gonna beg him.
It's going to be another throw. Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's played forward. Shaw forwards and with intent. Good play on the left-hand side here. Bruno Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Ugarte. Casemiro. Cisco! He's kicked it out just. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mazraoui looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mykolenko looks to the other side. Shaw aim forwards. Martinez. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Out to the left it goes. Well read, nice interception. Grealish with the cross. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Casemiro gently done. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, such a clever touch. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Dewsbury Hall. Out to the right. Now it's McNeil. McNeil crosses it in. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Maguire shifted upfield. Tarkowski. Tarkowski aimed forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Dewsbury Hall have it back and can go again. McNeil. Shaw. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Ugarte. Šeško. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McNeil. And he goes cross-field. And it's Grealish. Grealish takes a look up. Mazraoui has given away a free kick. Ball's played through. Played towards the other side. Proves too strong. And here's McNeil. Oh, nice touch. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. Shaw. Branthwaite gets rid without sophistication. Patterson. Back into the middle. Dewsbury Hall, and he goes cross-field. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. Now it's Matheus Cunha, over to the left. Played into the middle. Shaw has over his hit. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. And it's McNeil. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. Grealish tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Mikolenko gets into some space. Martinez moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? McNeil, and it's lofted through here. Maguire clears it away. Shaw. Šeško. He's found the way through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Šeško. Time to deliver. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Patterson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Martinez. And it's Mazraoui. Can he spark a counter here? Patterson. Garner forwards and with intent. Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško. Shaw. Calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Maguire cuts it out. Šeško. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mikolenko, played over towards the opposite flank. Idrissa Gueye. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Idrissa Gueye. It's McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. And here's Beto. Beto spread out to the left. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. Dewsbury Hall. McNeil. A chance to play it in. A real chance! And the ball's come loose here. Idrissa Gueye. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. There's the header! Oh, denied at the last. Oh, the referee brings the first half to a close. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Maguire. Idrissa Gueye. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Maguire. Martinez. Tarkowski. Grealish. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Oh, sweet feet. Mikolenko. Serves up across. And that has been cleared. Shaw. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Idrissa Gueye. Could move up a gear here. He can run onto that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good foot in there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Caught Reed. And that is out of play. And it's Mazraoui, who has found support out wide. Can he finish? Oh, almost a sixth.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
McNeil looks to the other side. Grealish. That's tidy. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Patterson's cross. Oh, smashing header! No, he can't turn it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Branthwaite. Grealish. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Branthwaite gets across to intercept that. Branthwaite has got himself a free kick. Ugarte attempts a clearance. And it's Mikolenko. Dewsbury Hall. Maguire. Ugarte. Mazraoui. Maguire. Maguire shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mikolenko. Mikolenko. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Muscular approach does pay off here. Manchester United have a free kick. Ugarte. Dewsbury Hall. Tarkowski. Garner. Tarkowski. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's McNeil, played towards the other side. Now it's Grealish. And he decides to cross it. It's a goal kick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tarkowski, out to the left it goes. Grealish. Grealish chooses to go cross-field. Dewsbury Hall, and that is a little undercooked. Ball is over the line. And it's Gay. And here's McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. There are a few waiting for it. Here comes another cross. And that's been repelled. Climbs up big! And he's hit it too high. Branthwaite. Garner. Mikolenko head over towards the opposite flank. Dewsbury Hall played out to the left flank. Grealish. Grealish! Oh, they could be caught out here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bayindir sends that a long way. Calmly anticipates. McNeil. Shaw. Casemiro. Ugarte. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. Out to the right. McNeil, who does have an assist to his name. Dewsbury Hall. Spread out to the left. Ugarte. Casemiro. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes is onto it in a flash. Tarkowski. Patterson. And it's McNeil. McNeil looks to the other side. Grealish. And he goes cross-field. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. McNeil. Now here's the delivery. Ugarte. Martinez. Ugarte. Moved on forwards. Idrissa Gueye. And it's played forward. Got a throw in. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Patterson. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. McNeil. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Garner. Mikolenko. Grealish. Grealish delivers. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's Gueye. Šeško. Now they could break here. Martinez. Maguire. Maguire, gently done. Branthwaite cuts out the pass. Garner. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here.
Grealish really has to be more aware. He has to have a look to see who's there, and I don't need to add anything else.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a mighty effort! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Manchester United, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but it's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Maguire, driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Good ball, good take. Oh, good spread. McNeil. Lovely feet. Patterson. Cross goes in there. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Lobbed in behind. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the counter is on. Can he get onto this? Nice control. And it's Shaw. Idrissa Gueye with the slide tackle there. And he's there to get it away. Matheus Cunha. Is there any support? He might not need it. Idrissa Gueye defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Patterson. Dewsbury Hall forwards and with intent. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Patterson's cross. Up he goes! Oh, it needed better placement.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Šeško. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bruno Fernandes. Dewsbury Hall. Greenish shifted upfield. Oh, that's nice. And it's Greenish. Played towards the other side. Dewsbury Hall. Patterson. Corner it is. McNeil goes short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Maguire.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Dewsbury Hall. Grealish. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the shapes to shoot! And he steered it beyond the post.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Keeps on running. Looking for a decent ball in. McNeil. Patterson. Aim forwards. Dewsbury Hall. Always onto this. Ugarte. Casemiro. Casemiro, oh, good-looking ball. Tarkowski. Patterson. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Dewsbury Hall. McNeil could try cutting inside here. Goes for the header! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Manchester United might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Manchester United, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break.
You know, there was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Dewsbury Hall. Grealish. Brilliantly cut out. Garner. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Searching passes played there. Pickford claims it without any fuss. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye shifted upfield. And here's McNeil. And it's Patterson. And here's McNeil. That'll be a corner. That has been knocked clear. Mykolenko, now the ball in. Gueye. Garner. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Grealish. Played out to the right. Now it's McNeil. Dewsbury Hall! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Dewsbury Hall, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's good play. And it's Mykolenko. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall crosses it in. There's the shot! And he's missed it. Maguire forwards and with intent. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And the finish! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Mykolenko. Mykolenko played over towards the opposite flank. Garner. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mikolenko looks to the other side. Gay. Over to the left. Decent chance! No, it's wide. Casemiro. Up towards the front line. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Idrissa Gueye, gently done. And it's Patterson. Patterson chooses to go cross-field. And they've got a throw. Ugarte. Shaw. And he's picked out the run. Tarkowski with the clearance. Patterson looking to hit the byline here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Matthews Cunha! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Greenish, played over towards the opposite flank. Shaw tries to clear. And it's played in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a good-looking delivery. Martinez. Ugarte. Najraoui. And it's played forward. Patterson. Patterson forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. McNeil played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Great work on the overlap. Mikolenko. And that's a throw. Dewsbury Hall! In he goes again! It's a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Maguire, gently done. Ugarte. It's a pretty loose pass. Nikolenko thinks one through. Najraoui. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Bruno Fernandes with 2 goals already to his name. Tries a deft little ball. Defending of the desperate variety. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a measured ball. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Grealish. Played towards the other side. McNeil. Patterson picks it up now. That's very neat. Time to deliver. Has a shot! That has been knocked clear. Chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Across it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he thumps it clear. Matheus Cunha, aim forwards. Garner concedes a free kick for that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Shesko!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
McNeil. Played into space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bruno Fernandes attempts a clearance. And it's Gay.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mazraoui makes the interception. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. Over to the left. Mikolenko. Oh, played through for the wide man. Grealish. Hit into the middle. Maguire can get it clear. Out to the right. McNeil. That is lovely. It's anyone's ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Gently done. And it's played forward. Idrissa Gay. And it's McNeil. Patterson. And here's McNeil. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bayindir, long ball by the goalkeeper. Ugarte forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Casemiro. Dewsbury Hall, spread out to the left. And it's Mikolenko. Mikolenko, and he goes cross-field. McNeil looks to the other side. Now it's Grealish. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. That's really well manoeuvred. Tarkowski getting this one clear. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Cleared away. He is just caressing the ball. Mazraoui produces a cross. Tries to get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Idrissa Gay. Now it's McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. It's really well cleared. And it's Patterson. Now it's McNeil. McNeil. Can he deliver? It's a mighty effort! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Nice looking ball. Šeško! And the keeper has it. No foul, says the referee. And he's managed to get free. Bruno Fernandes! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Matthews Cunha turns and goes back. And it's been taken short. Casemiro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gets it away. And they've got rid. So, what can they make of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Grealish! Oh, it's come loose! Iandir herring after the ball here. Here's Dewsbury Hall, he's shooting! It's McNeil. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Šeško. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Ugarte. Casemiro. Casemiro played out to the left flank. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Grealish. And it goes cross-field, and it's McNeil. It's a promising position. Danger averted for now. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. Mazraoui. He's had a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Tarkowski. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. McNeil played towards the other side, and it's Grealish. has found him in acres of space. They've won a corner. Deftly away. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Patterson, oh, good spread. Played into the middle. Casemiro with the clearance. And here's McNeil. And a chance! Oh, terrific save. Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Mikolenko. Garner. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's McNeil. Neil gets a cross in. Bayendier gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Martinez, Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Casemiro. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Dewsbury Hall! Keeper always had the pleasure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's Bruno Fernandes. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw-in. Diogo Dalot. Showing good feet. Mikolenko wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Grealish chooses to go cross-field. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets it away. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Maguire goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Mikolenko. That has been cut short. Matheus Cunha. And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mathias Cunha, Šeško, Shaw, Mathias Cunha, and here's Bruno Fernandes, trots to shoot, and that is faded wide.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Šeško! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's the chance to counter. Diogo Dalot.
Diogo Dalot. Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And it's Dewsbury Hall. Mikolenko played over towards the opposite flank. Casemiro. Shaw, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Garner. Greenish looks to the other side. McNeil. Neil climbs up big. No joy, but a decent try. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Garner looking for a runner. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Idrissa Gueye. Mykolenko. Played towards the other side. Casemiro. Šeško. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Lovely bit of skill. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! Martinez. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's hoisted clear. It's a little off target. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Well, he caught that cure, but no end product. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Branthwaite. Garner. Mykolenko. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Could have here their final chance. Oh, smashing header! No, it's wide. Really well manoeuvred. Mykolenko aimed forwards. Casemiro. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. And he's got his cross in. And that has been cleared. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good spread. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's got to be in here. And it's going to be another corner. He can get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Dallo. Diogo Dallo puts a cross in. Ugarte. Delicate chip through. That's going to go a long way. But that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out to the right. Martinez moved on forwards. Shaw. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Pickford claims comfortable. Garner. Oh, red. Nice interception. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. He's through here. Garner. Idrissa Gueye aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Grealish. Very nicely done. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. That looks a good cross. Bayindir claims it, and the danger passes. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall. A searching ball out wide. Grealish. Tries a shot! Matheus Cunha. Garner. Keane. And it's Grealish. McNeil. Coleman. Casemiro. Shaw. Ugarte. Well, that's well seen too. Keane. Garner. Coleman. McNeil. Grealish. And he goes cross-field. Out to the right. Coleman flings it across. Šeško. Casemiro. Chance here to counter. Looking to break at pace. Šeško. Cracking. Matheus Cunha! He's kept it out, that's That's a great save. Tarkowski clears it away. Moved on forwards. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. He is through here. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Over to the left. Greenish chips it through. It's out for a goal kick. Diogo Dalot. Do have a chance to counter here. Tarkowski gets over and intercepts. Greenish. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Šeško. And he cuts out the supply. Garner. Idris again. We expected better, and so did he. Shaw. Idris again. And now the breakaway. Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Shaw delivers. Keeper's dealt with that. And they can counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. Greenish. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes shifted upfield. Branthwaite. Coleman. And it's McNeil. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. And he shoots! And that's wide. Nicely intercepted. Dewsbury Hall. Greenish. Keane. Dewsbury Hall. Greenish. Played over towards the opposite flank. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Moved on forwards. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So what can they... He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dewsbury Hall, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Garner. And it's Greenish, played towards the other side. McNeil. Oh, such a clever touch. Good defending, very good defending. Danger averted for now. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Coleman. McNeil looks to the other side. Now it's Grealish. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up he goes! And the best in the keeper. Diogo Dalot. Martinez. And it's played forward. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall, gently done. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Martinez. Garner. And here's Beto. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. And he's there to get it away. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beto!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Casemiro. Ugarte. Šeško. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. That's a good run down the left. Pings it across. Garner gets it away. And they can counter here. Branthwaite. Mikolenko. And it's Grealish. Now it's Beto. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Patterson. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall knocks it out wide. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tarkowski gets over and intercepts. Patterson. Mikolenko. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dewsbury Hall, laid out to the left flank. That's tidy. Mikolenko. Martinez. Shaw. And it's Mazraoui. Great ball if he can get there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Natchez Cunha. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Dewsbury Hall. Beto. And now the breakaway. And here's Gueye. Casemiro makes the interception. So what can they make of this? And it's lofted through here. So Bruno Fernandes! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Garner. Idrissa Gueye. And it's McNeil. McNeil looks to the other side. Garner. Šeško. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread out to the left. Mikolenko. Patterson. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
That's really well manoeuvred. Greenish, and he goes cross-field. McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, look at the space here. Played out to the right.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And that was asking just too much of him. Ugarte. Martinez. Shaw. Patterson. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Tries to dink it through. McNeil. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Shaw forwards and with intent. Patterson attempts a clearance. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. Branthwaite. Mykolenko. Grealish. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Played towards the other side. McNeil. It's an inviting looking ball that. Nicely intercepted. Tarkowski. Idrissa Gueye. Mykolenko, and it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Casemiro. Shaw shifted upfield. McNeil. Patterson. Idrissa Gueye. Garner, aim forwards. Showing good feet. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dewsbury Hall. That's a nicely shaped ball. Grealish. Chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Ugarte. Casemiro. Maguire. Moved on forwards. Ugarte. Maguire. Gently done. Ooh, can he get onto this? Mykolenko. Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. Moved on forwards. Garner. That's really well manoeuvred. Mykolenko. Played over towards the opposite flank. Hoisted in. It's a throw-in. Dewsbury Hall. Mykolenko. Casemiro. Shaw. Martinez. Shaw. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Lovely feet.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Crosses it in. Idrissa Gueye. Can he spark a counter here? Patterson. McNeil. Ball is over the line. Matheus Cunha. Very nicely done. Strong running down that left flank. That's a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching pass he's played there. And he's there to clear it. They get a throw in. And it's made its way to him. Dewsbury Hall, shot a goal! Matheus Cunha. Mazraoui. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Patterson. It's McNeil. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. Shaw. 2 down already, a nightmare start. Casemiro shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Martinez. Casemiro. Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Trying to throw in. Tarkowski. McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent. Martinez. Shaw. Maguire, aim forwards. Ugarte. Ugarte, gently done. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's nice. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Grealish. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Branthwaite shifted upfield. And it's Grealish. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Šeško. Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall, head over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that's neat. McNeil. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. McNeil. Cross. A mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Martinez, and it's played forward. He's through here. Cisco! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now who's going to be first to this? Lisandro Martinez. No, again there's no way through. Lisandro Martinez. Forwards and with intent. Lisandro Martinez. Early ball out from the back. Now that's well seen too. Tarkowski. That's really well manoeuvred. McNeil going full steam down the flank. A header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Mazraoui. Maguire, forwards and with intent. Mazraoui, shifted upfield. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Casemiro. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. He's one-on-one. Beto! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. He can get that clear.
Oh, good ball!
Shaw. Martinez. And it's played forward. Casemiro. Ugarte, aim forwards. He's in a good position. Cisco! McNeil, gently done. cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice control. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending of the desperate variety. Casemiro. Great chance! Missed by a fraction. Idris again. McNeil, quality ball. Over to the left, Grealish. Patterson. McNeil. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Always onto this.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Gay. Mikolenko. Out to the left it goes. Ugarte. Mazraoui. Maguire. Moved on forwards. Ugarte. And it's played forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Shaw. Martinez. Shaw. Maguire. Ugarte. Ugarte shifted upfield. And it's hoisted clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's McNeil. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Dewsbury Hall. Garner. Mikolenko. Played towards the other side. He's onto it in a flash. Grealish. Grealish forwards and with intent. Grealish looks to the other side. Now it's McNeil. McNeil gets a cross in. Tries to get it clear. And here's Grealish. Mikolenko. Chance here to counter. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Garner aim forwards. And here's Beto. Over to the left. Mikolenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Martinez. Shaw. Driven forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Brandthwaite. Idrissa Gueye. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. McNeil. That is lovely. Patterson, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's Patterson. Casemiro, gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. McNeil. Could move up a gear here. Clearly not happy with that. Ugarte. Maguire. Martinez. Moved on forwards. Šeško. Šeško!
The technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Garner. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. That'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Beto. Casemiro. McNeil. Casemiro wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Garner. Grealish. And it's Mikolenko. Mikolenko, and he goes cross-field. Dewsbury Hall, into the channel. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Matheus Cunha. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Garner. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Branthwaite, nicely aimed pass. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dewsbury Hall. Shaw. Casemiro. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tarkowski shifted upfield. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil has a look inside the box. McNeil. Up he goes! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Šeško. Spread out to the left. Shaw with the cross. That's not going to find its target. Plenty waiting in the middle. Crossed in again. Ugarte. Casemiro. Ugarte. Casemiro. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Fernandes looking for a run-up. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it goes for a shot! Idrissa Gueye. Mykolenko aimed forwards. Maguire. Matheus Cunha. Good play on the left-hand side here. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tarkowski gets it away. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Garner. Greenish shifted upfield. Beto played out towards the right wing. McNeil. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mazraoui, who does have an assist to his name. And It's Bruno Fernandes. Played in by Matt. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Patterson. McNeil. McNeil. And that's a good intervention. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Looking here to chip it through. Beto! Beto! That's been won straight back. Well, they could break here. Oh, red, nice interception. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. This might spell out the shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Beto, and he's managed to get free. Now it's McNeil. And it's Patterson. Patterson charging forward down that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Ugarte. Ajraoui. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. That's a look and plays it forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ugarte. Šeško. Can he finish? They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Manchester United, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mikolenko. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Šeško. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Takes a shot. He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? And it's going to be another corner. Matches chance, surely! This time, surely! That's going to go a long way. Shaw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Patterson forwards and with intent. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Gay. And here's McNeil. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Defending, but that'll do. Garner. He came in hard, very hard. Šeško. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to break at pace. Grealish. Brentford. Tarkowski. Patterson. McNeil. Patterson. Patterson, gently done. Beto, oh, good spread. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. It's McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. It's run loose here.
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Garner. Played out to the right. Now it's McNeil. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Beto. That's an excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tarkovsky cuts it out. Chance here to counter. Ugarte moved on forwards. That's a dangerous ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall laid out to the left flank. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Gay. And here's Beto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Šeško. Now then, the ball's come loose. Branthwaite tries to clear. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Grealish. Beto. It's and the shot! Oh, that was very necessary. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Grealish, head over towards the opposite flank. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Mazraoui. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the left. Now it's Grealish. Grealish. Grealish! Terrific save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Matheus Cunha. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Branthwaite. Garner. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played out wide. Big chance! Garner forwards and with intent. And here's McNeil. He's having a shot! And that's wide.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Nice physical challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries a deft little ball. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. Grealish. Looks to the other side. And it's McNeil. McNeil on a strong run down the right. Climbs up big! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mazraoui. Ugarte. Casemiro shifted upfield. Šeško. Casemiro. Ugarte. Maguire, gently done. Mazraoui. Oh, such a clever touch. Mazraoui puts them all in. Patterson. It's McNeil. Played towards the other side. There will be a throw-in. Mazraoui. That's very neat. Shapes to shoot! The keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. Now that's a fine challenge. Shaw. Šeško! Played in by Mazraoui. Šeško takes a shot, sticks it away. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. Corner. And that's a throw. Greenish. Referee's given a throw. And it's Mazraoui. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, there was plenty on that. Garner, Dewsbury Hall. Garner chooses to go cross-field. McNeil. Time to deliver. He's in! Now the breakaway, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Patterson. And here's Beto. Dewsbury Hall! That's just wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Maguire. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Out to the left it goes. Matheus Cunha. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes. Sesko! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mikolenko played towards the other side. And it's McNeil. McNeil, and he goes cross-field. And here's Beto. Casemiro. Shaw. And it's played forward. Branthwaite gets across to intercept that. Aim forwards. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski. Greenish played over towards the opposite flank. Casemiro moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? Ugarte. Casemiro. Ugarte. That's a nicely weighted pass. Mikolenko can get it clear. Nasraoui. Maguire. Nasraoui delivers with wit. Patterson. McNeil. Branthwaite. Tarkovsky looks to the other side. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Maguire shifted upfield. Shaw. Casemiro. And we hit half-time, have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Time for a change in personnel.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Here's McNeil. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? Oh, what a climb! No, he can't turn it in. Mikolenko cuts out the pass. Maciej Cunha. Casemiro. Shaw. Šeško! He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Casemiro. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Šeško! Brought out the best in the keeper. They've got rid. Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Out towards the flank. Casemiro. Ugarte. Danger averted for now. Shaw. Hit into the middle. Tries a shot!
Manchester United, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ugarte. Delivered across. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it needed better placement. Idris again. Garner, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Grealish. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Grealish. Mikolenko. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Shaw tries to clear. Tarkowski have it back and can go again. Patterson. And here's McNeil. Neil. Oh, smashing header! It wasn't a great header in the end. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. McNeil, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Patterson. McNeil, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Mikolenko. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Idris again. And there's the shot! Up he goes! That is fading wide. Played with finesse. Ground threat. Garner. Bruno Fernandes. Tries a measured ball. Could move up a gear here. Grealish. It's Mikolenko. Mikolenko tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. And the ball is out of play. Great ball here. Dewsbury Hall. Tarkowski. Patterson. McNeil. And it's played forward. And that is out of play. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Šeško. This looks promising. So what can they make of this? Martinez. Ugarte. And it's Mazraoui. Šeško. Cleared without complication. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Garner. Dewsbury Hall. Garner, and he goes cross-field. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Mazraoui. He is just caressing the ball. Šeško. Dewsbury Hall. McNeil. Patterson. Tarkowski. Braithwaite. Ugarte. Patterson. Tarkowski. Braithwaite. Garner. It's really well manoeuvred. It's Mykolenko. Mykolenko looks to the other side. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Garner. Mykolenko, gently done. Garner. Out to the right. McNeil. McNeil proves just a little bit too strong. Matheus Cunha.